Call, Haloyam La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan. Quick hit. Simply, this is going to be based around pride. I don't even have a title, but pride is a hell of a drug, man. Like Rick James said in the Chappelle show, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Pride has to be more addictive, all right, especially to Edom, the so-called proclaimed white man, you know, the rulers of this current wicked world, referring to the book of Job 9:24 and throughout the Bible, giving us a definition who the evil wicked men are. All right, I'm riding into work this morning, and WICB is a right leaning station. You know, Trump could do no wrong. He's the man, despite seeing how pathetic and ridiculous this man is. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, he's totally playing out his scriptures as his will is. So this is the Straits of Hormuz, and you see that narrow path right there. You see what it says above it, Iran. Okay, Iran. That's why they're able to flex muscles in this current war that is taking us into World War III, which is actually the introduction of World War III. However, on WICB this morning, we're doing everything great. Now, DJ Trump, who took the last month humiliating all of his allies, bashing them while he just bows down and kisses the bare ass of his enemies who are not changing, blinking an eye at being enemies, as Russia aids Iran while Trump tries to aid Russia through financial and everything. However, anyway, I just want to put this out here. From what I'm hearing from one news station is, the straits are closed down. Guess who is closed down to? United States of America and Israel. All right. The Iranians have said that the straits is actually open to anybody that's not our ops. So, yeah, if you got United States bases, they blowing up your base, and they're not letting fucking your cargo comes through. But if you're not causing a threat to them, then you're good to pass through. But that's not how United States wants to portray this. So let's get straight to these scriptures, okay? Little cheat sheet. This is Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Like the lies I was listening to riding in this morning. DJ Trump got this under control. This is what really excited me to do this lesson. This bastard on there, and it's the Tony Katz show. Tony Katz is a little hatter, but today he had Craig, somebody very annoying that is a stand-in for Tony Katz, the fucking tiny hatter. And he said that, you know, sometimes you gotta punch the bully even when you're bigger than the bully. No, United States of America is the bully. So, the ish people, the radish people are the bullies. Okay, Iran has told you, when we went to negotiate back in November to December, we got struck. This time we was at the negotiation table. What happened? We got struck. How does that make them the bullies? You fucking lying bastards. Once again, the wicked go estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Now, let me go further. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goeth before destruction. Who destruction's time is this? Edom. For Edom is the end of this world. What is this world? The Aeon, this kingdom. Remember spiritual Babylon, 250-year anniversary coming. They have all the signs that check off the downfall, the denigration of a nation, immorality, thick debt, thick clay, which we're going to get that, Lord willing. Okay, perversion, all right, adultery, all right, backsliding. You got it, okay? So pride goeth before destruction. Hey, sometimes you got to beat up a bully even if you're bigger than the bully, okay? Not acknowledging you're the bully, okay? And destruction before a haughty spirit. Okay, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. What's haughty? Lifting yourself up. And who has done this? Ultimately, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has lifted up your life and your mind to make you think you sit with him. You sit amongst in the clouds amongst with him. And way above the people when Esau is actually, Edom is actually the base man. Okay? Better it is, this is Proverbs 16:19. Better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly. He can't do that. He can't do that. He hates his own lowly. He hates what we refer to as the two-time losers of Esau. The poor, the humble, he hates them. Spirit with the lonely than to divide the spoils with the proud. And that's what you see from DJ Trump, from all of his surrounding cabinet, the Epstein fowlers. That's who you see. Peak Kegset with that cringe and that snarl every time he talks. They saying they're going so far to say that you can't take no more pictures of the media because every time they catch him, he's got that wicked meme mug. Okay? Now, this is Habakkuk 2. And I got to get this from the scripture straight up. Habakkuk 2:3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but the end it shall speak. Okay, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not a man that he can lie. And once again, this is his movie and it's going as directed. All right. Though it tarry, though it may seem slow, wait for it because it will surely come and will not tarry. Now, we all know this year, 2026, time is sped up. Boom, 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 boom. These things are going down like a domino. They just dropping every day. It's a new subject, okay? A new piece of the puzzle unraveling of this World War III / soon to be MOTB mandate. If you don't know that chip going into your hand so that you can buy or sell or not. And then what do you got? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's it. Behold, his soul, whose soul? Edom, the wicked, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. Okay? Clearly, the examples is being played out, all right, throughout all the nations. This Epstein's list is not segregated over to the United States of America. It's worldwide. And that's another thing. A lot of these other nations have said, look, we put our leaders' heads on the chopping block for this list. What have you done, United States of America, but tried to cover it up? Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, that's his philosophies, that's his wicked ways. Once again, by the stroke of a pen, he commits all type of sins. Okay, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home. What is he doing right now to Iran, trying to steal their oil resources? The same thing they did to Venezuelan, but Iran is not Venezuelan. You're dealing with a whole different monster. Okay, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires as hell. So we know that hell is not a grave beneath. It's a condition and is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations. Okay, that's what he's trying to do. United States wants the whole American continent from Canada all the way down to Brazil. Okay, plus what they could take for Israel and what we know is the East, Western Asia. Okay, gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. Now here's our point. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe, destruction, death to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that laddeth himself with thick clay. Let's get that Bible comparison real quick. This is 2 Habakkuk. 2 Habakkuk, verse 6, NIV. Will not all of them taunt him with ridicule and scorn, saying, woe, destruction to him who piles up stolen goods and makes himself wealthy by extortion? What's it? That's exactly what they're doing. How long must this go on? Okay. And this is saying extortion, but that clay actually goes into debt, which United States debt is sitting at 38 trillion. with no means of paying it back, and you cut off all the allies. And these nations want nothing to do with that fiat. They're sick of it. Okay, they're even threatening Hamites right now, so-called Africa, and they're prepared. They're making their alliance. All you doing is forcing all these nations to come together and prepare themselves to go to battle against you. That's Joel. I'm not going to be able to get that, but we're going to end this on Obadiah. But read the book of Joel. It'll tell you. This is Obadiah, 1 chapter, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Allah, power concerning Edom, them people, the self-proclaimed white people. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, an ambassador. Who is that? The ambassador are the teachers, the prophets, the seers, okay? Our current ambassadors, starting with the elders, the apostles, the elders, mainly of Great Millstone, the truth tellers, the Akim, and like-minded man, which I pray I'm amongst them. An ambassador is sent amongst the heathen, okay? Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathen, thou that are greatly despised. Hey, North Korea, sending off them nukes, them testers, letting everybody know we ready to join this fight. The pride of thy heart, of thy mind, of thy life hath deceived thee. Who set that up? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks, whose inhabitations is high. Now, whose infrastructure is that? Edom always has been. Do a little research from Rome to Greek to now. Okay? That saith in his heart, in his life again, his mind, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, that's the mascot, correct? And though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, those space stations, right? Okay, that's their people that have that technology. No other nations really doing that but them. There's will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So once again, we started this off with this proverb 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and who is the most prideful? Edom, who believes that their Lord, God themselves, and can replace Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua eventually. Edom, and a haughty spirit before a fall, and that's exactly where he's headed. And I pray that this has been edifying. Shalom.